And his grandma is going to make sure.
Okay.
His grandmother is going to make sure. That's not mine.
In the case of 7-month-old Jeremiah, Anthony, you are not. When it comes to 2-month-old Nicole, Thomas, you are not.
Important foundation. And we are called to recognize and honor how critical every father is to that foundation. They are teachers and coaches, they're mentors, and they're role models. They are examples of success and the men who constantly push us towards success. But if we're honest with ourselves, we'll admit that too many fathers are also missing. Too many fathers are MIA. Too many fathers are AWOL. Missing from too many lives and too many homes. They've abandoned their responsibilities. They're acting like boys instead of men. And the foundations of our family have suffered because of it. You and I know this is true everywhere, but nowhere is it more true than in the African American community.
Alright, we're here again, the Black Fathers documentary with Sean Mitchells, a father of 5. How you doing, man?
Hi.
Alright, my first question for you, was your father in your life, and how, what was his influence on you?
Yeah, he was in my life. My father was definitely in my life. He was separated though. Go to his house on the weekends. He was, he started off on, on drugs and things of that nature, And then he met the Lord, and he changed his life, and, got off drugs and started teaching me about things in life, So yeah, and he's still an influence in my life, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the structure? How do you raise your kids? What is your example? What path do you want to see them take?
I raise my kids on the path like Martin Luther the King, like Jesus Christ, Hamashiach, Yahshua, whatever way you want to pronounce him, in a loving way. Just love, because see, if you said that, he said, those that love me have feared me. So it's like, not a fear as if you fear and got on some spooky, oh, I'm scared. No, fear him, if you drop your wallet, I ain't going to pick your wallet up and start going away with it. I'm going to say, now let me give my man his wallet. Why I'm giving his wallet back? Because I know God is looking at me, so I got a natural fear in me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I raise my kids. You always got to have a fear of God, and you won't go outside of the lines too much. You know what I'm saying? You won't get too disrespectful with adults, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna steal, you ain't gonna be lusting after women. Your mindset is different when you have a fear of God, because you know he's looking at you. If you can keep that frame of mind, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll be alright.
So what's the hardest part about being a father?
Hardest part about being a father? Hardest part about being a father, I would say, is if you glimpse, just a glimpse at it. If one of your kids was to leave you first. That's so painful to just glimpse at that. So it's good that you have kids, but then it's the flip side to it is you're going to have one sister going to leave the brother first and the grandma, things like that. I think that's the hardest part, the only fear that creeps in for a second. Other than that, I think fatherhood is gravy, man. You ask me personally, I just think but they still young. Now as they get older, it's different because you face a different criteria of how you have to raise them now, because the teenagers now you have to worry about their friends and, things of that nature. Now the females they get older now, so start looking at a female like, oh, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to get ready to get married. You hope that they don't engage in premarital sex, because that could be a problem for life. So, that's your other fears in life that comes later on. Not fears, but, those are your other thoughts that you ponder sometimes as life gets over, as you get older,
Okay. Are you still with your mother? Or is that your
I'm
wife?
married to my wife. Yeah, married to my wife for 12 years.
All right, that's the biggest thing with African American families. How do you keep that structure? What do you do? What advice can you give to the